scientists, artists, and experts will explain concepts in basic science.
Bear in mind that basic research does not have to be basic in the simplest sense of the word. It is something that we want you all to redefine to make it more attuned and relevant to the needs of our time.
Director, Dr. Marieta Bañez SUMAGAYSAY for her closing remarks.
Thank you, Doc Leslie, and to our experts. May bagyo man today, andyan man si Jolina, but may I greet everyone a safe day. You all took time out with our doctors and our experts this morning. Feeling ko tuloy, nag-teleconsult tayo ngayon. And we're all happy with the information that we got. Good morning to NRCP President, Dr. Gregorio E.H. Del Pilar, to the NRCP Governing Board members who are here today, especially to Dr. Leslie Dalmasio, the Chair of the NRCP Medical Sciences Division and the host of today's expert class. And to all of you, dear classmates in this virtual room, thank you for attending. I know that some of you have been constantly attending NRCP's expert online classes, and some of you have been taking the quizzes in our Brighter Commons portal. Thank you, that is duly appreciated. And also may I say good morning to our friends from the media who continually bring our discussions outside this virtual classroom. Thank you for disseminating NRCP research results and discourses to various platforms. The other week, we heard on TV Patrol when you wrote about teachers spending for internet load so they can deliver better services to students. It will not be a surprise if the discussion today will likewise find its way to social media and the multimedia channels. We just heard the science behind vaccine and vaccination, the facts and correct information which we all can help disseminate. I also would like to recognize those who wrote in the chat box about their interest to get a copy of the video because they want to share this in their own respective networks. Today, we got answers to our queries on vaccines, which one, which type, for whom, considering the demographics, vaccine hesitancy, breakthrough infections. As scientists and scholars, the expert class online has brought you the scientific lens. And as we learned today, scientists around the world are developing many potential vaccines to protect us from the virus. These vaccines are designed to teach the body's immune system to safely recognize and block the virus that causes the COVID-19 infection. Vaccines will keep us the risk of developing the illness, and more importantly, we learned how we can be protected from severe illness and death brought by the virus. Also, we learned how we can influence policy making and the implementation of policies, guidelines, and protocols. How can we nudge behavioral changes so that we reduce vaccine hesitancy, increase trust in vaccination, and therefore we are able to help the community towards protection. So as we end this class this morning, there are take-home messages, and I was very happy listening to those. And may I quote our experts when they said, viruses are there to mutate and survive. So given na talaga siya, no, it will be a matter of time to get infected. So these are givens. There are vaccines available, given din yan. So what we do, get the vaccine now, and we don't wait for that best brand, quote unquote, which we think is really best. It is a race between getting vaccinated and the increase in transmission. Nicely said. So let's get educated and be judicious in the information that we share. And we start with our families. That's trust, data, and science. Well said, dear experts. Thank you for all of those. So at this point, please join me and NRCP in thanking Dr. John ULANDAY, a virologist, Dr. John Mark VELASCO, a physician and an epidemiologist, Dr. MELVIN SENICAS, a vaccinologist, and Dr. JOSEPHINE TUAZON, an expert on public health. We appreciate your generosity of sharing your time and expertise with us and for laymanizing the topic for today. Of course, let me also thank Dr. Leslie Dalmasio for leading the NRCP Medical Sciences Division and for her unwavering interest to bring the discourse on viruses. Remember, she initiated Vision 2021. There were 2 webinars we had recently on virology, vaccines, and vaccination. And so this information are there right in front of our doorsteps. And that is the science. So for those who may have missed other NRCP webinars as well as the B2B and expert classes online, please visit Brighter Commons. Click brighter.nrcpvirtual.com. It is there in the chat box. You can take the quiz and you will get a certificate of completion. Please get posted to our pod, NRCP's official Facebook page for updates and announcements. So again, thank you for your active participation in our class today and see you in the 9. There will be 9 more expert classes that will run until December 2021. So keep safe everyone and remember, mask, hugas, iwas, and bakuna now for our protection. So thank you very much. Dr. Leslie, back to you.
Thank you very much, Executive Director Dr. Marieta Bañez, Sumagaysay. Thank you as well to the Enhancing Science Culture for All, ESCA component team, led by Ms. Lynn Talingdan, and the Red Road Artist team for creating today's video and event. Before you click on the Leave Meeting button, we would like to encourage everyone to check in on the Writer website every 2 weeks to see the future installments of our Experts Class series. We'll be sending the link in the chat, so be sure to take a look. I would also like to request everyone to open their cameras for a quick photo opportunity to commemorate the
Let us all see the other side of a researcher's life.
This is my story, and I share it.
I would never imagine that 38 years later,
Stories can change lives. Possibly.
Pahalagahan natin ang bigas. Ito ay buhay.
I explore the oceans for beneficial bacteria.
We love personal stories.
Be the best version of yourself. Always.
Read a lot and write a lot.
Makikilala ka sa husay at galing mong angkin.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story, and I share it.
Introducing Health Insight Wellness. Healthy Blend 15-in-1 and 16-in-1 coffee blend